It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The Grizzlies secured the opening tip, and we're underway on Beale Street in Memphis. Hayward. Wide open look, won't go.
Ooh, I can't believe he didn't get that one to fall. But at the end of the day, he got an open look, and that bodes well for this team.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Has a look. The shot by Murray, no good. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Stuffs it down with authority.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Hayward. Trying to cash in. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. Missed his first. That one goes.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Hood. Great feed. Draymond Green sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Richardson. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Hayward to Rodney Hood. The drive right to the basket. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen.
Big pick right there.
Hayward. Jamal Murray. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Hood to Hayward. Beyond the arc for 3. Good sign that time, Jay, as they going to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. To Rodney Hood. 4-3, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
Ed, as a defender, you're very reluctant to challenge the shot because if you impede his space for where he lands, that's going to be an easy foul.
Hey, box out.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Rodney Hood. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Timeout here for the Knicks as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Hayward. Draymond Green pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And count the basket inside.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Gordon Hayward at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Brunson. To Green. Throws it down.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
It's Grizzlies ball.
I got him.
To Jackson.
Here we go.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Jones with it. His guys trail by 13. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Could not throw it down. Bradley to Valanciunas. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Jonas Valanciunas. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. It's a big finish. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Josh Jackson, defended by Draymond Green. Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Cruises inside for two.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Screen coming. Curling inside. Right time. Right player.
Can't teach height.
Bradley has a look. Not that time.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Valanciunas with the rebound. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter, with the Knicks enjoying a sizable lead. Head coach Jay Williams with you as we get things. To Jackson. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Flushes it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Josh Jackson. Jamal Murray. Not getting the bounce. To Payton. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Payton. And scores. Strong take.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. To Kelly Oubre. To Jackson. Not that time. And he finishes at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Memphis, they've got it. To Jackson. Takes stock of the floor. Trying to cash in. Not today.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Lays it up and in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, That's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, the slam popped out. Murray with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. From the outside, no good. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Josh Jackson, defended by Draymond Green. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Hayden into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Got it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Memphis with the rock.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And count the basket. Desperation shot here from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Knicks certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Hayden to Julius Randle. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big. To Hayward for 3, and the rebound taken down by Green.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
And counted at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Hayward buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Hayden. To Green. Here's a chance from long range, and Draymond Green thrives in these spots. Hand in his face, he still knocks it down.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
To Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hayward knocks it down from mid-range.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curling inside. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Elfrid Payton's got 2 shots coming. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. First try at the line, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Grizzlies own the basketball. To Jackson. Goes to the left side. Probing the defense. Josh Jackson. Has a chance. The Knicks secure the rebound. Payton with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Green. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
I got ball. It's all me.
To Bradley.
I told you the screen was coming.
To Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Jonas Valanciunas with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oubre to Jackson. Driving right to the basket. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
He gets it.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Down low for Jackson. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Shot from the lane won't go, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Brunson. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oubre. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To Bradley. Great look and vision. And a throwdown.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Marcus Morris. Now it'll be out of bounds. Off of Jones. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Kelly Oubre at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Knicks are way out in front. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the 4th quarter. They're looking.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Jones with it. Down a bundle. Nice pass to set things up. Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Bradley. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Avery Bradley. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Bradley. Josh Jackson. No good. No daylight. Great defense. To Julius Randle. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
To Jackson. Bradley. And the finish at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Bradley. Screen coming. Bradley. On the shot clock for Memphis. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Jones with it. His guys down big. Shot from in close, no good. Stuffs it down with authority.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
It's Grizzlies ball. Knocked loose. Going the other way. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Jones with it. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Misses the first. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Self-check.
And look out. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks were simply amazing in this contest. The Grizzlies
Lost this game long before the final buzzer.
losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Check out the leading scores for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports. I'm